Hey, what's up everybody, it's your boy Fire, and today we're going to talk about some lore that's hidden in Fort Hope and also my opinion on the beta. So let me give you a tour of Fort Hope first. So here, this is the shooting range, and you know, we have the glorious Fort Hope view, you know, it's panning right here. We got this guy smoking a joint over here. So then, let me just jump down so I can show you what's up. I'm playing as Evangelo right now, and you know, you can change your character by pressing the in-game menu and go into character select, and then obviously you choose who you want to be. And they have Doc, Jim, and Carly locked, but you know, you got the rest of the gang there. And also what I wanted to show you, you know, you got your social tab where you can invite people, you know, my Steam friends. Here's a party. I'm by myself right now, and anyone that you blocked, and then you can add people up here. And we'll keep it rolling. We'll go to options. And, you know, here are, you know, your settings, whatever console or platform you're playing on. Obviously, I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, so I got my own little setup here. And if you were playing on controller, you know, you'll hook it up here. And then, of course, your graphics settings. I got an RTX 3080. I got my field of view maxed out. And, you know, I got everything on Epic. And audio. So all this is all preference, really. So here in the shooting range, we have, you know, your variety packs. You want your bat, you pick the bat. You want the fire axe, machete, hatchet, grenades, molotovs. And here it has all the weapons that's available in Back 4 Blood, but they don't have attachments on them. But these are all the weapons here, you know. You can choose which one you want, and you can go ham with it, really. You just shoot things down. And you know, one of my favorite guns is the LMG. The LMG in PvP is top notch, let me tell you. But yeah, this is the shooting range. You can't really go. The farthest you can go is like those rocks over there. That's the farthest you can go. Other than that, that's the shooting range. Everything with no attachments, but all the guns. So let's go into Fort Hope. You gotta put away the guns. No guns allowed in Fort Hope. So we have the quartermaster here.
Only as good as their gear.
Really, just there's really nothing but this guy talking, and then you see the guns here. It's just, you know, just for C, or just for show. And then I'm gonna take you over here to the repair shop. We got West Coast Customs. I don't see an exhibit here to pimp my ride, but it'll be dope if you could just drive in some of these campaigns. But who knows, maybe in the future. So we have the supply lines lady here. And I'm going to show you her here. We got this guy over here. Edit cards. And then we got this guy over here. Open campaign menu. So you see there's 3 options right there. So if you press on one of the menu screens, you can see that you can go to those options without even going to those 3 people. You see I got my play here. I could play quick play, campaign versus, and I can invite people. And if I wanted to do campaign, I could create a run, select my difficulty, and then create a run. I've already played a lot of it. I haven't beat it on Nightmare yet, but I've played a regular campaign and beat it. And then from there, you know, you can go to versus, search for a match, or you can customize your decks. You know, you have the campaign specific decks here. You can hook it up. Mine is Slater. And then you can go to the versus decks. And here I got one called Ham, because we're going to go ham with this one. And yeah, you just create your decks there. It's pretty simple. And then your supply lines. So basically, the more you play, you earn these supply tokens. And right now I have 35. But I did like 2 of these supply lines already. I did the beginning one, and there was one down here. I forgot what it's called that I did. But every time you do one, another one refreshes. And after you know you have enough supply tokens, you can start buying things into the supply line. So this is the clinic supply line. So I'm going to click on it. You see I have enough tokens to buy this. So if I want to buy it, I just click it. Boom, I bought it. And I have, I could buy this one next, but I'm broke now. But yeah, that's what the supply lines is. And, you know, If you beat people fast enough in the PvP, you can rack up some tokens faster than you can rack up tokens in campaign. But the harder difficulty you do in campaign, the more tokens you get. And then the last thing is profile. So this is where, you know, you do your cosmetic stuff. And right now I have 3 emblems unlocked. I have this one on right now. And, you know, you put your titles. Your title is this red name here. So if I had veteran, you know, it would show up there. And then your banner, of course, is what's in the background. So say I wanted Hoffman going crazy, then bam, I'll put it there. And then your sprays. So, you know, you got your foreground. So far I got 2 unlocked, the zombie head and this one. And then you have, oh, and the machete, I got 3 unlocked. And then you have the background. And I only have 2 unlocked on this one. So the round here and the blood spray. And yeah, that's pretty much it with that menu screen. So you don't really have to go to these 3. And now I'm going to show you some hidden lore real quick. So let's go. So you spawn here when you first get into the beta. So if you turn around, you can see right here it says Fort Evans. So that's what it was originally called. But now it says Fort Hope. So it says built in 1754. It has the distinction of being one of the earliest and the most westerly forts in PA. Originally constructed by the British during the French Indian Wars, it was taken by local militia during the Revolutionary War and renamed Fort Evans after the man who led them. And you see it says Fort Evans, but it says Fort Hope right there. And then, you know, we'll go look at the map. So, you know, you could get some hidden information.
Take a look at this.
So here, this seems like we're the area that we're at right now. If I jump up and crouch, pretty much it looks like one of the maps. Because look, it says clean and loot, safe room, loot. So this is like a route to get around this place and all the safe rooms. Just like when you're in the campaign, you got to go to safe room to finish the missions. And then here is basically what they know of what's been happening with the infected and how the Ridden are taking over. And we start at Canada. You see it's completely overrun. And, you know, we're on the east side, of course, of the United States. But if we go on the west side, this is overrun. But they did try to contact someone, a group or someone over here. But, you know, no answer. And this is over here by California. And, you know, no answer here. And these pots are overrun. Even in Mexico, overrun. And most importantly, you know, overseas is overrun. So the Ridden are traveling overseas. Because over here in Cuba, overrun. Probably all the Caribbean islands are overrun as well. And then we'll go up to where we're at right now. And you see that it's like their fort. Like, it's not overrun. But they contacted many areas with no responses. Now, another thing I wanted to show you is, well, this map is also the same thing. It's showing Finleyville, North Evansburg. F this place, don't go. So they're showing the area, you know, what places are good and what places are bad. And, you know, they got objectives like, listen, we got to loot toilet paper, ammo, and I think this is guns, lots of guns, seeds, more solar panels, I think that says. And batteries. Yeah, they need to do all that. And look, it says patrol day and all that. And America. Okay. So, right here. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. This guy right here, I think he was in that trailer. I think this is the same guy that was in the trailer where it showed that big Ridden. And he was looking up in the sky and then it showed the big Ridden. I'm not sure, but I think that's the same guy. This guy right here. Alright, so right here is, remember that video of the lore video I said about the meteor hitting in Canada? Well, that's what it shows basically right here, like a big meteor and a big blood spot hitting here. And then it just spreading, and then to the east coast, it just takes over. And yeah, that's the little lore, you know, in here. Really, they got some random stuff if you just walk around. The only good Ridden is a dead Ridden. I guess this is their Ridden body count. And then my favorite part of the whole area of Fort Hope is this little boxing ring right here. You could just go in and just fight. And you fight each other. But you don't lose any health. Because when I was fighting someone, I didn't lose any health. Which I wish, you know, you could lose health. And then you could actually, like, win rounds and stuff. That would be pretty dope, if you ask me. But yeah. You just chill here. Look at the boxing gloves. 30-pound weights. So, on to my opinion of the beta. So, what I think of the beta, you know, is I like it personally. They can do more to add more when the game comes out. But for now, I like it. It's a huge improvement from what the alpha was. And that's pretty dope that they're showing progress and they're showing that, hey, we can change things. We're just not going to leave it stale and, you're stuck with it. But yeah, I like all the guns. I like all the attachments. I like the Molotovs, the grenades, the pain meds. One thing about the stun gun, and I wish that thing would chain. Like if you stun someone, it'll just chain everyone. That would be pretty dope. Maybe that's an upgraded card or something in the future. But also the firecracker. I don't know if I like the firecracker, because if you pick up a firecracker in PvP, like what's that gonna do? I mean, yeah, you're gonna distract Ridden, but you're not gonna do anything to the special Ridden. But overall, I like the weapons and the other inventory stuff, like the special stuff and the healing stuff. It's all dope. One thing this beta needs, well, not the beta, but the game in general, it needs like an offline mode, because not everyone has reliable internet, but also sometimes people just want to be solo. And an offline mode would fix that, but it would also fix, if you wanted to do like couch co-op, because there's no couch co-op, but if you want to do couch co-op offline, that would be dope. And that's another thing that I wanted to add, is that this game does need couch co-op. Like you need to be able to play two players on one screen at least. I think Borderlands, or I don't know what game has it that you could do four on one screen, a whole campaign, but most games do two on one screen. But yeah, I think this game needs that, but I don't know. What do you guys think? That's what I think. And another thing I think this game needs is, you need to, speaking of like playing by yourself, the AIs I think needs to be a little bit smarter, and a little bit like, if you play higher difficulty, they should be like smarter in general, basically. But also, if you're playing PvP, one annoying thing in PvP is that a lot of times I was 1v3ing because someone would leave and no one would join back. And that's kind of annoying, because it's you against the Ridden, and then against three special Ridden that are controlled by a human. And it's like, okay, this is like impossible, because I got to deal with the Ridden and them. But yeah, I wish you can like have a random bot fill those people's places so that it's always a full lobby. Then that'll be pretty dope. But that's what I think on that part. And then also, I think that, there should be like some type of, you see how you have, play, deck, supply line, profile. I think also in the social tab, they should add like a LFG tab, like a looking for group, so that if you're always playing by yourself and you wanted to do, try out the nightmare mode, you invite people or you make a post on there. Since this is crossplay, your pool of people is big. You got Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Your pool is big, so you might put an LFG post, and then you got mad people join, and bam, you're ready to go. If you say, hey, I'm trying to sweat in some PvP swarm mode, put a post, and then you get three people to join, and bam, you guys are out. And also, if you wanted to try out the nightmare mode, you do the same thing. Because I noticed when I try out nightmare mode and I start it, barely I get anyone to join. And when I do get people to join, we barely get to the construction site in the beginning. We don't even get to that part, and people are already quitting. Like, they're dying in the room in the hallway, and it's like, I don't know. Like, it's annoying, in my opinion. Also, I think this game needs to add a campaign versus mode, because that game mode right there is what's making Left 4 Dead 2 live right now. Like, if you go on Steam and put campaign versus mode, you're going to find a match, because everybody's still on that. But not only that, think of some other game modes you could add. Because I was thinking another thing too, because I remember I was on Twitch and somebody was saying in the chat, like, this game is like a Call of Duty, but with zombies. I'm like, well, I can't slide, but I could see what you're saying. If you add a mode, I think that would be pretty dope. If you add a mode with player versus player, like not just player versus Ridden, but like humans versus humans, cleaners versus cleaners, because not in reality, not everybody's a good guy. Look at, if you watch Walking Dead, the biggest monsters in Walking Dead are humans, because everybody want to kill each other, everybody want to take each other's supplies. That's how it is, and that's how it's gonna be if this ever happens in real life. Everybody's gonna be greedy and want to be on top. But I think if you add more modes, maybe cleaner versus cleaner, or other game modes with, the Ridden and campaign versus mode, they have they have a bright future and they got a lot of things that they could think about and add. But it all comes down to you guys giving that feedback and them listening and actually putting in that work. And if they do, ain't nothing stopping Back for Blood, I tell you that. Another thing is little things that they can add too. You know, these are little basic things. It's really nothing crazy. But if you go to these sprays here, like if you can customize, you know, the color of this stuff, it'll be dope. Like if you customize the spray itself, the color. But if you can't customize the spray, at least be able to customize the color of the background, because sometimes, you know, you don't want a blue circle or whatever this is. You could customize that too. But another thing they're not showing you in this beta is, you know, the skin cosmetics, you know, on each character, and also the weapon cosmetics. It's not showing you that in this beta, but they're gonna have that. But yeah, those are little things. And another thing, if they could add emotes, because sometimes when you body people, you know, you want to flex on them, and you know, teabagging is whatever, you know. But if you emote is pretty dope, you know. There's a lot of games with emotes, and that's just the norm now, is adding an emote. But pretty much that's it. Like, I like the beta, but again, it's not perfect, but it doesn't suck. Like, I could play this all day by myself. That's what I've been doing. I was streaming all by myself, and then sometimes people would join, but most of the time I'd be by myself. And I like the beta, in my opinion. But what do you guys think? Do you like the beta? And, you know, after you finish the beta, they give you this code that says, hey, you know, give us feedback. And that's your prime opportunity to give Turtle Rock Studios your feedback, because they want to hear out what you got to say so that they can improve the game. Because we got a long time from now to October, because with COVID, time is stretched out a lot. So I don't know, that's my opinion. But yeah, if you guys ever interested in playing the beta and you don't have a code, I'm streaming this game most of the time, and you can join my Twitch. All you got to do is watch 60 minutes and you get a Twitch drop, and bam, you redeem that code and you're good to go. I got instructions and everything in my Twitch chat. But yeah, come through if you want to. If not, hey, I'm always there. And if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Alfaro, signing out.